You're a young, up-and-coming business, and at the moment, you're spinning plates everywhere. How do you get past that? Let me tell you how I did it. You've got yourself a fast-growing business, and you're doing the numbers, and you're doing really well. So what's next? Next is burnout. Everything's too much. You've got too much going on. You've got too many plates that you're spinning. You're trying to do marketing. You're trying to do social media. You're trying to do sales. You're trying to do products or service. You're trying to do admin. You're trying to look after the finance. It all becomes massively too much because you cannot focus on any one thing with deep clarity that you would need. So what I found was when we got to this stage in our business, and it was something that I didn't think about initially, because I thought of the expense of bringing people on board. So if I need to employ a marketing person, a social media person, somebody in finance, more people in the warehouse, more salesmen, it's just too much money. And if you build a business that's really heavily weighed down with wages, you can quickly kill that business if there's a sudden downturn. So what's the answer? I found the answer was outsourcing. Hear me out. Outsourcing. What it means is you can take the employ of somebody and you don't have to employ them as an employee. You can build a contract around the job that you need doing. So for me, the things that I was really, really bad at and really late to the game was social media, for example, and the marketing side of our business. I'm an old dinosaur. I don't know the first thing about social media, but there are millennials and young entrepreneurs out there that are fantastic at it. So I engaged the services of Ruby, who now does all my social media and marketing. And she basically takes everything I need from the marketing side, for the social media side, etc. And she can put that into a format that works for our business. I pay her a monthly fee for what she does, and she's under contract and she delivers a service. Now what that means is I'm not paying her a salary, and as long as I need her, I can pay her. If the function becomes that big that I need somebody full-time to do that job, well then I'd employ them. But I have not put all my eggs in that basket and wasted a huge amount of money on salary, car, pension, holiday pay and everything else, when I can use an entrepreneur who can work for 2 or 3 days a month for me and do a great job delivering my content. Equally, when it came to the finance side of the business, we had a girl in accounts who works in accounts and does our accounts for us. But to get an FD to come into the business, now that could cost me £100,000 to get somebody to be a financial director. So how did I pivot from that? I outsourced that and I use a firm of accountants, and their remit to me is they will save me enough money in a year to cover their costs. So they work as a function. I have 4 or 5 meetings with them every year to check-ins, if you like, to make sure we're on the same journey that we said we were going to be on at the beginning of the year. It gives me, my business, a good sanity check to make sure we're doing a good job. But equally, I'm not paying somebody those huge amounts of money because I don't need them every day. I understand finance to a point. I just need a specialist to make sure that I'm doing a good job. When it came to analysing finance and KPIs and the sales function and the stock profile function, to have somebody as a data analyst working for me full time was again something that's not needed because our business is too small. So again, I found somebody who's young, very switched on, knows his data analytics, and asked me what I needed from my numbers to give me a good idea of what's going on in the business. And so then he wrote a program for me that's bespoke, and now he's on a retainer, and now he can do work for me when I need him to do work for me. I'm probably paying the same for 3 different functions in my business as I would pay for one function if I had to employ somebody. Total efficiency really works. And if you're a young business trying to grow and you're finding yourself in the place that I was, think about outsourcing. It could work for you. Please push the like button below, and if you'd like to see more content like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.